All right, guys, we are live. We are doing our predictions for ESPN London, USC London.
I know it's already started, the pre-card. We do know, if you haven't seen it, this is a spoiler warning. Turn the video off now. We do know that Joe Duffy
got his
lost.
ass
He got
beat.
his ass kicked. But we're really just going to go over 2 of the fights. Or, maybe 3. Yeah, the Vulcan fight.
I don't know who.
Gunny's fight.
Yeah,
and
Gunny's fighting.
The Masvidal and Till fight.
Yeah. So.
We'll start with Vulcan.
I don't know who's Vulcan facing.
Dominic Reyes.
Dominic Reyes. Yeah, Reyes is really good, but I think Vulcan's striking is really good. So I think Vulcan's gonna beat him.
Vulcan's gonna beat him?
Yeah, I think he's gonna knock him out in the second round.
Really?
First or second round knockout. Yeah.
Well, I see it. I'd like Vulcan to win because he's a big dog. I'd love to bet him at the book, but I think Reyes is going to probably take him down. I just think Vulcan he's been on a losing streak, and I think it's in his head. Maybe. I got Reyes.
Possible.
All right, so we got Gunny.
We got nobody watching.
They'll check it out later. Gunny versus Leon Edwards, who is an absolute beast at knocking out people. But after what I saw Nelson do to Cowboy Oliveira, holy shit, those elbows.
Yeah, Nelson was very reminiscent of how he used to be. We got somebody watching. Thank fuck.
It's probably Lucas. And Lucas, if it is you, man, I'm gonna give you a call today. I missed your call, and I haven't forgotten about you, brother.
Yeah, so Gunny Nelson versus Leon Edwards. Gunny looked in his last fight. He looked very reminiscent of his older self. He was out for a while with some injuries, but he looks pretty good. Wow, he looks pretty good now.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. We appreciate it, Matthew. That's my name too. So there you go. So I think it's gonna be Gunny Nelson, second round knockout. No. I think it's going to be either a second round TKO due to stoppage, or I think it's going to be submission Gunny.
I'm going to go with Gunny on this one, too. I like Edwards, but he might be a little one-dimensional, so I think Gunny knows exactly what to train for. But we are a little biased with Straight Blast Gym, and so we kind of go for his fighters. But if Gunny loses this fight and gets just murked like Edwards has done a lot of people, it's really going to put into question quality of fighters that Straight Blast is putting out.
Yeah, you got obviously McGregor. You've got
Connor's been on he lost his boxing match. You got mauled by Khabib, and Gunny is like kind of their last.
He's
their last guy.
Before McGregor came on, Gunny was their head guy. He was going to be their champion.
Well, he's a star in other countries, but in America, he's just not quite reached that level. And I think with a win tonight, it'll put him in the talk about, getting back into contendership. And, Nelson versus Usman and all this other stuff that could possibly come from this would be... It might be some interesting fights. I want Gunny to win because I think he's more diverse, and I'm biased.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's talk about the main event.
Darren Till versus Jorge Masvidal. I just got to say, Masvidal is such a scary motherfucker. The guy is ridiculous.
And I just got to say that even if we were to fight him, we actually couldn't make the weight cut.
Yeah.
Including myself to make it to 170 because...
You know that motherfucker cuts to 155? He was a 155er.
Yeah, I've seen that.
He cut to one... I couldn't believe that shit.
I cut to 156 once. And I couldn't get to 155, and I cheated, and I fucking went all the way up to light heavyweight.
Yeah, and...
He's the white Derek Lewis.
Yeah, I'm the white Derek Lewis, but if Derek Lewis fucking couldn't make the weight limit. Yeah.
Darren Till versus Masvidal is going to be a really good fight. I like Masvidal in it. I like Till. I think he's a great fighter, super nice guy. But I think the longer the fight goes on, got a fucking glare from that cup on me.
Sorry.
The longer that fight goes on, the more it favors Masvidal because he is a scrapper. He's just going to keep going and going. That's how he wins fights, is when they go longer. Till, I think he had a 5-round fight against Who was that 5-round fight? I think
Wonder
it was
Boy.
against Wonder Boy. Yeah, and I think that was a split decision. It was
Snore.
not a great fight. The styles.
It was rough.
And I think Till might just.
But it was a respectable fight because they're both such high-level strikers.
It could have went either way, that fight.
Yeah.
Wonder Boy and Till could have went either way.
No,
And judges.
Wonder Boy. Till dropped Wonder Boy in the 4th.
Look, I'm a huge fan of Wonder Boy.
He has a
Thompson,
bad memory.
But I got Masvidal winning by decision. I don't see any knockouts happening here. If Till cracks him, I'll be surprised. I think he'll crack him, but I don't think he's going to drop him. So I'll be real surprised to see Till get a knockout on Masvidal. I've yet to see a knockout on Masvidal that's not just a stoppage.
That's
So
true.
maybe, but I think Masvidal needs this win to stay relevant more than Darren Till does.
Yeah, Masvidal's got more to win.
He's got way more to win.
He's got really nothing to lose and more to win than anything. He's got I mean, he said so himself. I think that Darren Till's power is gonna. Let's just assume that the Woodley loss did not get to Till. So let's assume that Till's showing up 100%. If Till shows up 100% on point, I think he's gonna beat Masvidal. I think he can either knock him out or TKO him. But what I think's gonna happen is I seen Darren Till at the weigh-ins. He looked like shit. He looked better than he did before. Past weight cuts, but he still looked really weak, and I think that's going to play a big role. I think he's going to gas. And I think he's going to gas by the 3rd round, and I think you could definitely see.
Well, you say that, but
Masvidal
we've seen
winning
him in
this.
that 5-round fight with Wonder Boy. Went 5 rounds, he didn't gas.
You're right, that didn't gas. He missed weight on that though.
That's true.
But I don't know if that's worse or better. If that's a better scenario, if he actually makes the weight, what's worse on his body. But
He looked a little gone.
he looked pretty gone.
I think more than anything that the Woodley fight is still in his head. I think he's not quite over this loss.
I just want to be the hardest person around.
We'll see what
I
happens.
don't care about. I just want to be the hardest person around. I do.
I really like Darren Till. I really like him as a fighter. I think Masvidal's got his number on this one though, because Masvidal, it's like usually the hungrier fighter a lot of the times wins.
Yeah.
And Masvidal is just, people don't talk about him. People don't talk. Till, he's a young guy. He's already had a title shot. He's climbing up the rankings. And I just think Masvidal, this is his fight. I don't want to say it's his fight to lose, but if he wins this fight, his stock goes up dramatically. And if Till loses, well, it's not going to drop him too bad. He's still got a long
That's true.
future.
Yeah. So
And that's pretty much.
That's true.
Even though, disclaimer, we went 0-6. Okay, I went 1-5.
He went 1-5.
Because
I
I
went
picked Ben
0-6.
Askren to beat Robbie Lawler.
I picked Robbie to beat
And he
Ben.
picked Robbie. That could have went either way, though. We had horrible
my back.
picks. We had horrible picks. We got murked on that Jones fight. Good Lord, it was bad.
Fuck.
Yeah, but we'll be doing some reactions for at least
the Darren Till fight.
the Darren Till fight. Maybe the Gunny fight. It should be pretty exciting.
People don't like to use crosswalks in this fucking city.
And we're boiling in this car right now, guys. It's really hot. I don't got the money for air conditioning, so
Yeah. So if you guys
want to comment on our skin and how we need to start drinking a lot more water. And yes, we need to start using moisturizer. And we absolutely look like shit.
a little bit of acne products, but this is the fucking desert, so
It's the desert, and this guy is still taking his fucking Clearasil and shit. So we're trying. We're trying.
I got it in the
Equate-a-cell.
probably got it in the video
In the
here
cell.
soon, guys, because I think these homeless people here think we're videotaping them.
Yep, we're gonna end it because it actually looks like you're taping the bums. Thank you for watching. 2 or 3 viewers. I can't see good
Oh
anymore.
boy, the bums are coming.
He's pissed.
How do I end this? How do I end this?
We'll start tapping around on the goddamn thing.
I just want to question.
And-
Yeah.